Quest Kinetic News Australia wide interview with God and the Angels on zone always. God and the Angels all the time. You're on Quest Kinetic News Australia International on the heart of the WNT borders, remote Australia. I was going to talk about Voyager 1 and what Chinese have input on Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. They have input because you can see the Pacific where they mingling and people might say, what Voyager? You know, my brother-in-law said, what Voyager? What Voyager? What Voyager? What are you talking about, Marianne? Stop it. What are you talking about, Marianne? And you know
How
what?
far is the Voyager 1 space probe, the furthest man-made object ever? Voyager 1 was launched in 1977 to study our solar system and interstellar space. On its way, it took beautiful images for us, including the famous pale blue dot. What's crazy is that it has been traveling through space at 61,500 kilometers per hour for over 45 years, but it is still 22 light hours away from Earth. That's the distance light travels in 22 hours. For comparison, the closest star system to us, Proxima Centauri, is 4 light years away, and the Milky Way is 100,000 light years across, while our closest galaxy, Andromeda, is 2.5 million light years away. How far is the Voyager 1 space probe?
Give you another update. What I was going to say about the Voyager. The Voyager is actually a craft that's got China booked whirly maps on it. You know, whirly map. Well, the Paris Church. So, is it?
In some really exciting space news, I can finally let you guys know that Voyager 1 is alive and responding for the first time in nearly 5 months. Last November, Voyager 1, the most distant human-made object in existence, started to randomly send back strange messages with no meaning. Voyager is 15 billion miles.
And people will say, but we don't want to go on a Voyager. It's got whirly map on it. Apparently this ground not going to be used anymore. It's just going. They told us. Well, they told everybody whether. I'm just a reporter on the show, They told everybody, well, we might have to go to another planet. But listen, Voyager. Oh, travel on the Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. But listen to this. If we went on a Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, will we survive? See. If we went on Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, will we enter the equipment as it's flying through the universe? See, and bats not going to enter. The bats that fly and cause destruction, bats, they're not going to enter. Because you know what, they carry, when they fly on a flutter, universe to universe, wherever they travel, they got 6 or 7 little baby bats clinging onto their breast feet, on the breast milk, on the titties. That's what you call it, on their titties, And what I'm saying is, I'm giving warning for those that think bats are lucky. You know what? When they enter the Voyager, the baby's got to go. They can't enter. It's impossible for them to enter. Only the mom. But as Satan, and maggots are lucky. They're already on the zone. They're lucky. Quest Connected News Social Water Station. And what I was going to say also about the Voyagers have got miracle design, I believe. They got my questions on the show, phone, calendar. They have got all what I need on the zone on the Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. But Chinaman, oh, we were on the wall. We were on the wall. But you know what? If you got bats on zone, they can't enter. And Australians don't have bats. They're flatter, in the night and day. Praise the Lord. Small to the biggest. They don't have it in Australia, the bats. No, they don't. It ain't Australian. It ain't native quest. You look at the old people when they tell stories, bats are not on it. Quest Connected News Social Water Intention. Are we going to enter that Voyager 1 and Voyager 2? Yes, with stick figure images. Stick figure images will just enter, and it's probably already on the zone. My brother Yangar is there with a stick figure image because it was planned in 1999, and there's a good blood code and good gold code as well. But can we enter? Yes, we can.